college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's a good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Lewis. Tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line, it's important. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Hunt over the middle. It's Edwards. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
He makes the catch, nobody around him. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. You stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. Has the first down and still going. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ball. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Wilson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Touchdown, Gators. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. A quick throw to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Wilson.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. That's the 1st down and more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
How I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. A running play called on 4th down. Tackled, but only after picking up a first set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They'll try to run this one in. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner blocked down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks right and lets it fly. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback round. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 4th down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Alabama leading his fourth down conversion. To the air, it's Russell. It's an out route, the catch made. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB keeper all the way. Finding enough space for a solid gain before this time. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Goes out of bounds at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And it's taken at the 45. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The running back here on a direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can come.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Gators offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators. A simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's caught. It's Horton. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Looking for a gap. It's Miller. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them on 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. To throw. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted in the end zone. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
To throw, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Bringing pressure. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Ball handed off. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, is a great touchdown by a quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted at the 19. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
And what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are.
Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. The tight end has got it. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense. Still a 3-score margin here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Runs through the defender. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To throw, it's Lagway. Not able to connect, incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, tied. This offense really clicking.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The freshman brings him down quickly.